Lathia can rave about the blackberry Cosmo, the carrot bisque, or the pecan pie at her pick, but it's also the warm and welcoming service that keeps her coming back. For special occasions, she dines at Kimberton Inn.
The Kimberton Inn was built as a place to eat, drink, and sleep in 1796, where we go out of our way to do a lot of things that people don't do anymore in restaurants. We polish crystal wine glasses twice with cotton cloths. We refrigerate our red wines at 69 degrees to serve them at slightly cooler than room temperature. And if they come in the wintertime, they should expect that we will be burning real wood fires in 4 fireplaces. One thing that I would point out is the bar area that we have has no internet access for practical purposes, and it's an area that many people come in every week just to talk to other people, which I find increasingly is something that we all want when we go out. We've got a great rack of lamb, we've got a beautiful organic salmon dish, we have the best pasta dish I've ever tasted in any restaurant around here. Our desserts are homemade. We basically take the trouble to make food from scratch. There's very little in this building that wasn't made in this building. One of the things that I think we've worked hard at for the years that I've been here is we aren't just trying to sell you food, we're trying to have you buy a meal from nice people in a beautiful building where when you leave, you can say, wow, I'm really glad that I came here today. I feel much better than when I walked in.
Julie, you say that every meal at Kimberton Inn is memorable. Tell us why you picked it.
I picked it because the ambiance is warm and it's inviting, and the service is top-notch. The food is absolutely wonderful, and the cocktails are really inventive and delicious and very well priced. My husband, who also came with me, he got the New England Clam Chowder. It's his favorite soup. He gets it every time he goes there, and we have been to New England. We thought that this was the best New England Clam Chowder we have ever had.
Meg, you had a soup debacle with your lobster bisque.
Oh no.
We had a serious soup situation.
Oh no.
So my dining companion and I, my dad, we decided to get some soup, and I always love a lobster bisque. I love a lobster bisque. And he was like, oh, carrot soup. I've never heard of a soup with carrot. That's not how he talks, really, but like for this story it is. I think it was somewhere between 35 and 45 minutes that we waited for soup. They're like, oh yes, we have a wedding going on the other side of the facility, and the kitchen's backed up. No,
Their service is usually really good, but
yeah, it felt unusual.
Yeah.
It felt unusual. But the carrot soup was great, and my father is now very into carrot soup.
So, Mike, what did you start out with at Kimberton Inn?
I started out with a scallops dish and the best salad.
Ooh, yeah.
And I ordered the best salad because I've never seen anything called the best salad before. So I thought that was
a
really
bold proclamation. This is the best salad, in
best
quotes, too.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was a very good salad. Like it had, the thing that I liked the most was they had these like julienne Granny Smith apples on top. And it was like all choppy, and it like looked like the way I always like my hair looking. So I really liked that. The scallops were also really good. They were super colorful. Just looked really nice.
I had scallops for my main, and it was the best scallops I have ever had. They were stupendous, perfect.
Yeah, they were so, so good.
Scallops can be hard to cook because they can get very rubbery very fast. They cook up very quickly, so you kind of just throw them into the pan for just a little bit, flip it on the other side, and then they're done.
But it was a hard sear on one side and barely any color on the other, and it was just... They were velvet, they were perfect. I love them. I think about them a lot.
Julie, what did you get as an entree?
So I got the duck breast. It was wonderful, and I am not a fan of duck, but I thought, well, I'm here, I might as well give a new food a try. It was just perfectly cooked. It was not too gamey. The sauce that it came with was wonderful.
I had the salmon with the parsnip puree. It was so good. And the parsnip puree, I've never had anything like that before, and the parsnip taste and in that vehicle was really intriguing.
Moving on to desserts, Julie, you have this experience from your first time there when you couldn't decide between 2 desserts. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my husband and I went, and our go-tos are usually pecan pie or creme brulee, and they had both on the menu, and we looked at that and we were like, oh no, what are we gonna do? We didn't realize it at the time, but the owner came over and said, what are you guys deciding between? And we told him, and he said, well, you know, get the creme brulee, and I will send you home with the pecan pie slice for free. And that kind of sealed it for us. Well, now we have to come back.
Yeah, the Kimbo hooked it up.
They did. Yeah, they did.
And Meg, did you get anything for dessert?
Well, we got pecan pie, a la mode, of course. We got that. The filling on the pecan pie was great.
Yeah.
And Mike, did you get any desserts?
I got the pecan pie too,
Pecan pie table!
which was great. I love like a really good pecan pie. So that was awesome, but we were also between that and the Jamaican mudslide.
That's what I wanted.
Which was really interesting.
Oh.
I don't know, I wanted to try it, and we were talking to our server, and we were like, we're between these two things, and they said, oh, get the pecan pie, it's really good. So we said, okay, fine. So it came out, and a minute later, we got a tiny mudslide to try. So they did the BOGO thing for us too, which was really, really cool.
Excellent. So, Julie, Kimberton Inn was your pick. Sum it up for us.
I would have to say that it is a delicious meal for a wonderful, memorable night out with friends or family or people that you love. And the food is absolutely outstanding, and the service is top-notch.
And Mike, sum up your experience at Kimberton Inn.
I'd say it was a beautiful farmhouse experience, driving out to the country to get an incredible, almost home-cooked meal.
And Meg, sum up your experience at Kimberton Inn.
I would say I could tell it is definitely a place for occasions, and I dream of scallop.
Treat yourself at Kimberton Inn, located at 2105 Kimberton Road in Kimberton, 610-933-8148. Open for dinner Tuesday through Sunday, as well as lunch on Sundays. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is $50.